The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.
Coming up on the DrumBeat, the People's Movement March, the Aeros paper airplane contest, and resources available to TJC students.
The DrumBeat starts right now.
Broadcasting live from
Thank you for joining us. I'm Imogen.
Jenkins Hall on the campus of Tyler Junior College. This is the DrumBeat, bringing you the latest from students like us.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Imogen Brown.
And I'm Bailey Davis. A protest in downtown Tyler called the People's Movement took place Tuesday, March 4th. Smith County Young Democrats hosted a protest for the Tyler community to unite against oppression and dictatorship. This is a part of the 50-51 movement, where organizations involved will host at least one protest in each state. All this applies for people to create banners as they stood on the corners of the square.
The Apache Aeros hosted the second annual paper plane contest in the Apache Rooms Tuesday, March 4th. Contestants crafted their planes and competed to win prizes in categories such as longest distance and longest airtime, as well as target practice. Club meetings for the Aeros are held Tuesdays at 5:30 in Jennikov 227. Head over to origsync.tjc.edu to learn more.
The Student Resource Center provides a number of services to help TJC students with the costs of everyday items. The center has been helping students at TJC since 2018. It started with a few donated items, and now they offer 2 locations here on campus. The center provides free meals, free coffee, study supplies, clothing, hygiene products, and more.
The strength is that students don't have to worry when they get hungry or if they need paper or anything or Scantron money. So students won't have to worry, they just come here. But the challenging part is most people don't know about it. Y'all need to come by Pirtle and look for the SRC. Even if you don't wait on the other side of campus, please come check it out.
Hours of operations for both locations vary daily. For more details, go to room 214 of Pirtle Technology or the first floor of the Rogers Nursing and Health Sciences building, and that room is 114.
Coming up after the break, a conversation with the president of the new TJC Rugby Association.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school.
Jessica has been through a lot in her life from early childhood.
My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She came in looking to complete her diploma. She had a family she had to take care of. Anytime she needed help, we provided her help. She realized that we were here for her.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
My graduation, it was something I will never forget. I couldn't explain the emotion I was feeling because people like you and me sometimes may have doubts in ourselves, but I feel that everything's possible.
Jessica's future is brighter than ever.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to the DrumBeat. Joining us today is Cole Williams, president of the TJC Rugby Association. So tell us, Cole, are there any plans for the Rugby Association to be a competitive team going head-to-head against other schools?
Yes. As of right now, we're just kind of, since we're new, we're just kind of in the planning stage of getting enough people, obviously, and figuring out how we're gonna sort of structure how games would work, how everything would work. I feel like end goal would be going against other schools. Of course, the problem with that is in Texas, not a lot of schools have rugby, so finding that would obviously be a challenge. But as of right now, sort of the plan is to have teams within the student body of TJC sort of do tournaments within ourselves, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And what training or resources are provided to help new players develop their skills and understanding of the game?
Well, kind of like I said, not a lot of people know about rugby, so sort of we ourselves are kind of learning as we go along. So we have a few people who know sort of the basics, a few people who know more advanced things, but the plan training-wise is to, get all of us together and train as, together as one. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And how can students join the TJC Rugby Association?
So far, we've just been having a number that students can text, and we put it on posters, and we're gonna post it out on the campus and stuff. So.
And how does the association educate about rugby among students who may not be familiar with the sport or want to start trying?
I would say kind of with the training, we would sort of explain how things would run and how the game itself is and what it is and sort of what it entails, because I mean, if you've seen anything on rugby, it's not exactly the easiest sport to get into, but I mean, we're all looking forward to it, so.
Absolutely. And as of right now, are there any set meeting times or places that you guys have?
Not exactly. That's kind of our next step, actually. Kind of one of the hurdles we've been going through is because we've started so late in the semester, it's hard to go around everybody's set schedules. So right now we're just kind of laying out the groundwork, basically.
Right. Yeah. And in what ways do you believe that the Rugby Association contributes to the overall campus culture and student experience?
Well, I think it's just like with any sport, it's just, getting active, meeting people especially, having fun, and I mean, developing kind of a culture within itself of just people who can rely on each other and who can play a sport together and that teamwork and stuff like that. So.
And is there anything else that you would like to add?
I don't think I have anything, but we're all very excited to start this club. So.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, we'll have a discussion with the Hispanic Student Organization.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer's fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team. Wait,
Welcome back to the Drumbeat. Joining us today is Alex Alfaro, one of the advisors, and Adrian Valdez, the president for the Hispanic Student Organization. So tell us, what exactly is HSO and what are the requirements for students to be able to join?
You want me to go first?
Go for it, right?
I'll say HSO, the requirements for HSO is just to be a student at TJC. And it doesn't matter if you're from a different ethnicity, it doesn't matter. Like, you can join. And don't be scared if you're not Hispanic, you can just come and just be with the people.
So our purpose is mainly just to be a place for us to share the Hispanic culture with the rest of the community here at TJC. So all the student body, faculty, staff, they're all welcome to our event. So it's just about having that opportunity for students to be able to share their culture with others.
Absolutely. And what sort of services are available for students who are in HSO?
So currently, I mean, we host weekly meetings. So we do have every Wednesday at 4 p.m. With the exception of today. Today we're meeting later. We're meeting at 6 p.m. We're going to have a bowling night at
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam. Thanks for reminding me where I was at. But basically, we just offer, again, an opportunity for students to have a place where they can be themselves, have fun. And then we do have some other events coming up later this semester that are a little bit more structured towards like learning and engaging and participating in like leadership activities.
That's amazing. And are there any future plans to collaborate with other TJC organizations?
I believe so. It should happen in April. We're planning on having a soccer match between BSA. I don't know how set in stone that is yet. So we're hoping for BSA and the HSO to have like a little soccer match together.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And what are some events or programs that have been organized by HSO to celebrate Hispanic heritage and culture?
So here recently, there hasn't been much that's been happening. HSO kind of faded away for a few semesters. They lost their advisor about a year ago. Myself, and then 2 other people were approached last summer to try to bring HSO kind of back into play. So last semester and this semester has just been kind of like establishing a presence on campus again and getting things going. We do have a kind of like an event. I don't know if we have a name for it yet, or what we're doing is there's a student that approached us that she's doing a service project for her honors program where she wants to host some sort of like, not a debate, but just kind of like a
interview.
Kind of like a panel with some different community members and kind of show students like what those Hispanic leaders in our community did to get to where they are, just to kind of like give them an opportunity to hear stories from other people. Not sure what we're going to call it, what we have it, we're just planning it. I believe it's April 2nd is tentatively what we have on the calendar for that one. But that's about like our biggest one that we have planned for right now.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what are the future goals or aspirations for HSO here at TJC?
For me, as a newly person into the organization, I've heard so much about, I think it was like a year ago, like you said, that they had an amazing advisor, and they had like so much stuff that they had, like that they had so many events. So I want us to get back to that, but like better.
Yeah, of course. And is there anything else that you would like to add at all?
I say come and join us from 4 to 5 in the Apache rooms, 1 or 2, or sometimes in Jenkins.
Yeah, so just invite everybody in the TJC community to come check us out, attend one of our meetings, even if it's just for the free food. Sometimes we have some good food. Just come grab something to eat, head out. That's fine. Just come hang out with us for a second.
Awesome. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you, Victoria.
Coming up after the break, we'll ask students about their plans for spring break on this week's Drumbeat on the Street.
Welcome back to the Drumbeat. We have one last story for you.
On this week's Drumbeat on the Street, we asked students about their plans for spring break.
I'm going to be going back home and going on a little alligator hunt.
I'm going to go spend time with my Nana, and then I'm going to drive 3 hours away to go see my other pair of grandparents.
This year I'm going camping in West Texas with some friends.
Going to Louisiana.
What you doing in Louisiana?
I got family.
That does it for us here at the Drumbeat. Thank you for joining us today.
And remember, you can always find the latest news at thedrumbeat.com or by downloading the Drumbeat app.
The opinions expressed here are